Coach Jay Johnson, we were just talking about the biggest thing for you to just get these game reps, not just today, but as the season goes on. What did you feel like you learned in practice the last couple of days? Where are your areas of focus on offense and defense today and moving forward?
Overall, just being more aggressive. Just being aggressive, believing in myself. Knowing that I can make plays for myself and my teammates. But on the defensive end, just staying solid. Just playing my game on the defensive end, especially because I believe that I know how to play on the defensive end. So just staying to my roots and believing in myself.
Bronny, did you have any sort of nerves or jitters or anything like that making this next step? First time putting on the uniform, refs, all that, NBA arena.
Yeah, of course. I mean, every first game that I step into the next level, it's always some butterflies in my stomach. But as soon as the ball tips and we go a couple times down, then it all goes away, and I just playing basketball. So it's always going to be there, but I get through it.
You had a stretch there where you had the steal setting up the hockey assist to get the layup, and not too long after you scored your first bucket. Was that kind of a time where it all kind of settled in? It was playing a basketball game.
Yeah, for sure. Moments like that can slow the game down for you, especially because I wasn't as productive as I wanted to beforehand. But stuff like that can really better me.
Bronny, it seemed like you were able to create a lot of separation for several mid-range jumpers. Was that what you were looking for offensively, and how did you feel like, obviously the shots didn't fall, but how did you feel like you did in terms of creating your own shot?
Yeah, I was just trying to focus on being aggressive, going downhill, and trying to get a layup out of it. But that wasn't open all the time, so I just settled for the mid-range. But my coach always told me to get downhill, especially because I'm a bigger guard, and use my body to, create open lanes for myself, and maybe open up for Colin sometimes. But yeah, he's just telling me to be aggressive downhill, especially because of my athleticism as well.
Hey Bronny, what surprised you the most about your summer league debut with the Lakers?
Maybe the atmosphere. It was more than I expected. I mean, it's a big game for me, but I didn't know people of Golden State would come and rep for me, so that was pretty nice to see.
Hey Bronny, you kind of spoke about it with Jovan. One thing that really sticks out is always your IQ. You used the punch dribble. The shots were there. They were just in and out. But then the two buckets that you did score, one was off the DHO splits, and then you kind of noticed that the defender was kind of playing that drive, and then you hit him with the behind the back. Was that the thought process with that when you made the behind the back snatch?
Yeah, 100%. I was, trying to get downhill as much as I could, to open up the two ball and the mid range and the three ball. Couldn't get the three ball to fall, but it's all with reps. It's gonna come more smooth.
Just touching on the speed of the game compared to college, how have you been able to adapt? Can you just explain the difference?
To be honest, the college game is much faster. I feel like I'm really slowed down, especially on the offensive end. But the week of practice that we had, I feel like really prepared me for what was to come, and I felt comfortable. I was out there.
Janie from Associated Press. Do you feel like each game you will take something and as you look at film and say, okay, well, I can build off of this, and this I will try not to do again, or along those lines?
Yeah, of course. Watching film is a very important part of basketball. But yeah, just going back and looking at my mistakes and looking at the things I did right is really good for me. But also just game by game, growing that comfort in playing my game. I feel like that's a big part of why I come out here and get those reps in.